Hello and welcome to episode 109 of WITM. We're just 8 days away from Hell in a Cell, the Raw and 205 Live exclusive pay-per-view where the Cruiserweight champion will likely be defended by Oney Lorcan. In this 205 Live, it's a on and off rivalry so far in Season 3 rekindled as the AA Hardcore Cruisers are going to take on Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. Hashtag DIY and elimination tag action here in the main event. First, let's get caught up on what happened previously on 205 Live that I summed off camera. The NXT champion Noam Dar defeated Ariya Daivari. Andrade Cien Almas defeated TJ Perkins. In a battle of luchadors, Gran Metalik defeated Sin Cara. Jack Gallagher defeated the Brian Kendrick. Lince Dorado picked up a non-title victory over the Cruiserweight champion Oney Lorcan. And now we get underway with our episode 109 match. It's the AA Hardcore Cruisers taking on Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. Hashtag DIY elimination tag action in the main event of 205 Live. 8 days away from Hell in a Cell. Let's get underway.
Buckle up because we have a contest that's going to blow the roof off this place.
I hope it's not raining outside.
We have a team led by one of our breakout talents versus a formidable opposition, to say the least.
Boy, with these two great teams, who's going to come out on top?
See, we grow stronger than they
Alright, so here we go. AA Hardcore Cruisers versus hashtag DIY. It's going to be Andrew starting off representing the AA Hardcore Cruisers. Tommaso Ciampa
Tag team match is up for grabs.
starting off for hashtag DIY.
Guys, no matter the
Irish whip onto the ropes. And a knife hand chop.
great one here.
Stomp to the back.
He's got his
Elbow
eyes on
drop.
his chest.
Forces Andrew to his feet. Andrew reverses with an elbow.
Yeah, you're right about that. He's made
Now Andrew attacking the leg.
I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
Reversal by Ciampa. Punch by Ciampa. Andrew, though, back on the attack. Going back to that leg. Stump puller connects. Forces Ciampa to his feet. Irish whip into the corner. Tags in Austin Aries. Looking for a double team attack. Andrew has a sharpshooter locked in and Aries stomping on the ankle.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
Aries lifts Ciampa up on his shoulders and plummets him down.
And you have to assume his partner is just itching to get in there.
Forces Ciampa to his feet, but reversal by Ciampa with an uppercut.
Be where one of these guys pulls away
Ciampa
from the other.
Oh man, I'm certain he
connects with a sit-out powerbomb.
would not be a cakewalk.
Tags in Johnny Gargano. Now it's DIY looking for a double team attack.
The punishment must be damaging to his sternum.
Gargano Irish whips Aries on the ropes. Swinging neck breaker connects.
Moves like that put the well-being of your vertebrae and your career.
Forces Aries to his feet. Reversal by Aries. Stomp to the chest. Stomp to the arm.
And we're seeing a vicious attack to the back.
Knee to the hip.
Well,
Reversal by Gargano.
it's the first time tonight we've seen that move.
I wouldn't mind seeing it a little more often.
Reversal by Aries. Tags in Andrew. Now it's the Hardcore Cruisers looking for a double team attack, and Aries just going to get one quick punch in before return to the apron. And reversal by Andrew. Forces Gargano to his feet. Gets behind Gargano and catches the leg. Springboard leg drop connects. Stomp to the arm. Forces Gargano to his feet. Reversal by Gargano with a punch. Andrew gets behind Gargano, but Gargano answers
Now's the time for one of these guys to take hold of this match.
with a reverse drop kick, and now tags in Ciampa. Frequent tags used in by both teams.
Yeah, this guy's a mean streak.
Punch to the head by Ciampa. Russian leg sweep.
Sweet. No chance of staying upright after that one.
Yeah, flat on your back. You've become accidentally.
Stomp to the elbow. Elbow drop.
Business.
Stomp to the leg.
A stiff
Reversal by Andrew. Irish whip into the corner.
Now bringing in his partner.
Tags in Austin Aries. Super kick party inspired by the Young Bucks. Aries falls up with a cover. And Ciampa powers out at 2. Aries misses with a grapple. That allows Ciampa to get to his feet, but fall right back down to the ground after a punch courtesy of Austin Aries. Now Aries stomps to the torso. Aries connects with a springboard moonsault, but didn't connect fully, and that's going to take a little bit out of Aries as well. Forces Ciampa to his feet, but reversal by Ciampa. And that big clothesline by Tommaso Ciampa connects, and he goes for a cover. And very nearly Austin Aries eliminated, but just the nick of time he powers out and evades a drop kick. Reversal by Ciampa. Reversal by Aries. Aries brings Ciampa center ring.
Looks like he's starting to tire.
DDT connects.
He really needs to make a tag.
Aries in the corner looking for that clothesline. And it connects.
What a
finishing move. This could be it right here.
Stomp to the arm.
He's got to get himself together here. Oh,
Reversal by Ciampa with a knee to the face. Getting the WWE Universe fired up is Tommaso Ciampa of DIY.
Discovered his favorite move.
Punch to the back of Aries.
seems to use it often enough.
Reverse DDT.
Looks like somebody wants back in this match.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Ciampa. What's he have in mind?
Oh, out of nowhere.
Looking for a big boot to the face of Aries, but Aries is able to evade. Reversal by Ciampa. Forces Aries to his feet. Irish whip into the corner.
He was able to reverse.
Reversal by Aries. Irish whip into the corner.
And oh no, here we go. Austin Aries sees it.
What does Aries have in mind?
That's it. He's out.
What a finish.
Discus punch to Ciampa, but reversal by Ciampa.
Oh, look at that.
Goes for a cover.
Hey, look at it sneak one in. And a kick out.
And Aries powers out almost instantly.
This guy's resilient. He's not even beat down yet.
Ciampa looking for the ground elbow strikes. Aries is able to turn Ciampa over and reverse to get back to his feet.
A thunderous
Elbow by Aries.
Everything he can to get his bearings back here. Otherwise,
Lifts Ciampa up. What does he have in mind?
could have anticipated.
Yeah, Cole, this is when you have to settle things down.
Now Aries looking to take flight. Could be thinking 450 splash.
That's what your next move or your next form of attack will be.
He is and it connects right into a cover. Center ring.
Time. There's the finishing move. Don't know if you heard.
And that's an elimination. Tommaso Ciampa has been eliminated. Johnny Gargano stands alone, and Aries with his signature pose in the corner. It's the AA Hardcore Cruisers and taking on Johnny Gargano, standing alone for DIY.
Nice reversal.
What do we got here?
He's looking to
Elbow strike by Gargano.
How much more does he have?
Irish whip into the corner.
Hasn't been so tightly matched up until
Reversal by Aries.
see where that finally starts to change.
Well, when it comes to finish,
Reversal by Gargano. Roundhouse kick to the back. Forces Aries to his feet. Connects to that clothesline.
regroup after that. I don't know how much more damage he can take.
Stomp to the back.
Wow, that's the first time we've seen that move tonight.
Elbow drop.
Locker room.
I gotta love it.
Stomp to the head. Reversal by Aries. Stomp to the leg. Stomp to the arm.
You can bet this is not happening.
Another stomp.
Yeah, but even more concerning is
Aries really trying to attack the limbs of Johnny Gargano.
occasions.
And guys, he's got
Forces Gargano to his feet, but he reverses.
Results. That has to have him worried a bit.
Reversal by Aries.
Great reversal.
Reversal by Gargano.
He saw that one coming.
Reversal by Aries.
He was one step ahead on that.
Reversal by Gargano.
Look out! Look out!
it seems the focus of
Suplex by Gargano into a cover. Is going to even up the odds. No, Aries powers out at 2. Gargano drags Aries in a ring.
Oh, God.
Kick to the back.
That could very well dislocate a vertebra.
Gargano fires up the WWE Universe. Reversal by Aries. Aries looking for his clothesline, but Gargano sees it coming and sends Aries flying outside the ring, crashing into the barricade. Gargano will join him outside.
Action outside.
Stomp to the leg.
here. There are so many different tools at your disposal.
Yeah, they are literally everywhere.
Attacks the leg.
There are a few better. I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go.
He gets out.
Reversal by Aries. Reversal by Gargano.
This is what makes him so dangerous.
Stomp to the head.
And there's an elbow drop.
It looks like we're going to see what kind of
Elbow strike by Gargano. Right at a count of 5, Gargano especially needs to make a way back in the ring, or his team will lose by disqualification, or rather count out.
Austin Aries with the reverse.
Aries is back in the ring. Can Gargano make it back in time, or will AA Hardcore Cruisers win by count out? Aries chilling in the corner, his signature pose.
Austin Aries is
We're at count of 9. In just the nick of time, Aries thought this match was over. He's celebrating already. Doesn't realize Johnny Gargano has made his way back into the ring. This match continues.
God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
Drags Gargano center ring, lifts him up to his shoulders.
Caution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
And a spin out neck breaker.
From the top.
Now Aries looking to take flight. Is he thinking 450 again? He is. 450 splash. Center ring into a cover. This is going to be a AA Hardcore Cruisers victory. No, Gargano powers out at 2.5 to stay alive. Aries says, okay, how about another?
Look at this head time. Incredible.
Another 450 splash into a cover. Is that going to put away DIY?
Thanks to moves like that.
Yes, it's going to be a AA Hardcore Cruisers victory. Courtesy of 2 straight 450 splashes from Austin Aries. Alright, so it's a victory for the AA Hardcore Cruisers. Having a successful week this week. And hopefully that will help get Andrew back to the overalls and standard that we are used to seeing him at. As we inch closer and closer to Hell in a Cell. Kind of unlikely since Andrew has not wrestled a singles match in quite some time. But you know Andrew would absolutely love to get his hands on Oney Lorcan and get a shot at becoming a 2-time WWE Cruiserweight Champion. That title means a lot to Andrew. He sacrificed the Universal title and his spot on Monday Night Raw for 205 Live in that Cruiserweight Championship, and he would love to get another shot to be the Cruiserweight Champion. Alright, so it's time for a rankings update, and then we will advance to Raw and see if Raw Women's Champion Serena is in action. If she is not, we'll go to SmackDown and see if Corey will be in action. Alright, so we start off with Raw, starting with, well, I was going to say the Raw women, but it looks like the women were not featured on Raw. I do not understand why Raw does not want to feature their women's division, especially their Raw Women's Champion, Serena. So we'll go to the tag. And New Day, represented by Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, defeated the Vaudevillains. So they swapped spots. New Day to 2, Vaudevillains to 3. Enzo and Cass defeated Rowan and Harper. They are already number 1 contenders, and the Wyatts are already tag champions. No change from that. In singles action, Dolph Ziggler defeated Rusev. Ziggler to number 4. Rusev falls to 3. Braun Strowman defeated Blake. So Braun Strowman to 19. They'll swap spots. Blake falling to 20. Darren Young defeated Apollo Crews and Jack Swagger. So Swagger and Young swap spots, 17 and 18. And Crews remains at the bottom, number 21. Dean Ambrose defeated Kurt Hawkins. Hawkins, but Rusev lost as well. So Rusev's going to fall to 4. And Hawkins falls to 3. Dolph Ziggler actually moving up 3 spots from his victory over Rusev. Ziggler to 2, Hawkins to 3, Rusev to 4. And Bobby Roode defeated John Cena. They swapped spots, so it looks like a lot of the booking was based, man, right next to each other in the rankings. Probably how it should be. Roode to 8, Cena falling to 9. And then in the Universal rankings, Kurt Hawkins falls to 6 after his loss to Dean Ambrose. Cena falls to 5 after his loss to Bobby Roode. Alright, that does it for Raw. For SmackDown Live, starting with the SmackDown women. Billie Kay picked up a non-title victory over Eva Marie. She's already #1 contender, so no change there. And that was it for the SmackDown women. For the SmackDown tag teams, American Alpha defeated Beauty and the Man Beast. American Alpha becomes #1 contender. Beauty and the Man Beast falls to number 4. And that was it for SmackDown tag teams. In the Intercontinental Championship rankings, AJ Styles defeated Randy Orton and Sheamus. Styles becomes #1 contender to the Intercontinental title. And Sheamus falls to number 3. Orton is in the WWE Championship rankings. Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Kane. So Nakamura to 6. Kane falls to 9. Finn Balor defeated Roman Reigns. Nakamura won as well. So Nakamura to 5. Balor to 6. Reigns falls down 2 spots to 7. And Seth Rollins defeated Cesaro. But Rollins is not in the Intercontinental Championship rankings, so we'll do the WWE Championship rankings now. Orton lost, so he falls to number 2. He lost in the triple threat with AJ Styles and Sheamus. Seth Rollins defeated Cesaro, becomes #1 contender to the WWE Championship. Sheamus and Cesaro both fall. Cesaro to 6, Sheamus to 5. And Finn Balor defeated Roman Reigns. Balor to 2. Reigns falls to 8. But Kane lost as well. So, good news for Corey as he's going to move up ahead of Kane and Reigns while even wrestling on SmackDown to number 7. Alright. That does it for SmackDown. On NXT, starting with the NXT women, Summer Rae defeated Carmella. Carmella falls to 5. Summer Rae moves up to number 7. And Serena defeated Peyton Royce. Peyton Royce falls to 5, but Carmella lost as well, so Royce will still fall to 5. Carmella will fall to 6, and Naomi will move up 2 spots. Alright, that does it for the NXT women. In the NXT tag division, Golden Truth defeated the Revival. They swapped spots. Golden Truth to 8, Revival to 9. Bollywood Boys defeated TM61. Bollywood Boys remain #1 contenders. TM61 falls to 4. And Authors of Pain defeated Breezango. Breezango will swap spots with Golden Truth, who are up to number 7. In NXT singles action, Akira Tozawa defeated Bo Dallas. Tozawa to number 10. Dallas remains at the bottom, number 27. Sawyer Fulton defeated Jinder Mahal. Fulton to number 6, unfortunately, meaning Andrew falls to 7. And Mahal falls to 20. And that does it for NXT. for the Raw portion of main event. Enzo and Cass feed the Vaudevillains. Enzo and Cass remain number 1 contenders. Vaudevillains fall to number 4. Bobby Roode defeated Apollo Crews, Braun Strowman, and Darren Young in a fatal 4-way. Roode to number 7. Crews remains at the bottom, number 21. Strowman falls to 20, and Darren Young falls to 18. And in women's action, Serena defeated Dana Brooke in her return to the Raw Women's Division as Raw Women's Champion, and Dana Brooke falls to number 8. For the SmackDown portion of the main event, Big Show defeated Kane. Big Show moves up to number 10. Kane falls to 10, so Show moves up 2 spots to number 9. Cesaro defeated Sami Zayn and Mark Henry in non-title action. Henry falls to 3. Sami Zayn already at the bottom, number 11. And Corey defeated Sheamus, so Corey moves up to number 3. Sheamus falls to number 3, so Corey, a very good week for Corey. He moves up 2 spots in both the WWE and Intercontinental Championship rankings. Now the number 7 contender to the WWE Championship, held by AJ Styles, and now the number 2 contender to the Intercontinental Championship, held by Cesaro, and the number 1 contender is AJ Styles, also the WWE Champion. So if Corey can just win his next few matches, we could see him take on Cesaro at Survivor Series, the next pay-per-view SmackDown will be involved in. Alright, that does it for the SmackDown portion of the main event. On 205 Live, in tag action, the AA Hardcore Cruisers feed #DIY. That's good for the number 1 contendership, the NXT tag titles. DIY falls to number 6. And then in the Cruiserweight Championship rankings, Noam Dar defeated Rhea Daivari. Dar remains number 1 contender. Daivari falls to 5. Andrade Almas defeated TJ Perkins. Almas, so they swap spots. Almas to 20, Perkins to 21. Grand Metalik defeated Sin Cara. Metalik to 11. Sin Cara to 23. Jack Gallagher defeated Brian Kendrick, but Gallagher remains number 2 because Dar won as well. Kendrick falls to 4. That means Andrew's tag team partner, Austin Aries, is at number 3. Lince Dorado defeated Oney Lorcan in a non-title victory, so he moves up 2 spots to number 8. And that does it for 205 Live and our rankings update. We'll also take a look, we should probably make a practice of this, doing this as well as the rankings update, and take a look at where the WITM 3 stand as far as stats effects. Andrew has picked up a momentum stats effect that will boost his defensive attributes, I believe, by 1. Yes, momentum and defense attributes by 1. Now that he's put together a 2-match win streak. He, as we mentioned before, is the number 1 contender to the NXT tag titles, along with Austin Aries, the number 7 contender to the NXT championship, held by Noam Dar, and the number 7 contender, I believe, to the Cruiserweight championship, held by Oney Lorcan. Corey does not have any stats effects. He is at his base overall of 90. He is the 7th contender to the WWE title, held by AJ Styles. The number 2 contender to the Intercontinental title, held by Cesaro. And for Serena, she, of course, is Raw and NXT Women's Champion. She has her momentum stacked 3, so that's good for +3 to her momentum and defensive attributes. increasing her overall to 89. And of course, as I mentioned, she is the champion in both divisions she competes in, Raw's and NXT's women's division. The Raw Women's Champion, NXT Women's Champion. She will be defending both titles soon, as we are 8 days away from Hell in a Cell, and about 2 weeks away from NXT TakeOver Toronto. And then immediately after that, if she is still Raw Women's Champion following NXT TakeOver Toronto, she will defend that title again, likely at Survivor Series. So potentially 3 title defenses in the next month for Serena. Alright, and now we advance to Raw and see if Serena will finally be in action on Raw. Alright, we have a fatal 4-way between The Miz, Dolph Ziggler, Kevin Owens, and Samoa Joe. Braun Strowman takes on Blake. Apollo Crews takes on Baron Corbin. The New Day, represented by Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, takes on the Vaudevillains. We have a triple threat between Kurt Hawkins, Rusev, and Titus O'Neil. Dean Ambrose takes on Bray Wyatt in the main event. John Cena takes on Chris Jericho. So Serena not going to be in action on the go-home Raw before Hell in a Cell. However, I am going to have an announcement about Hell in a Cell regarding Serena in the next episode. So I am going to call an episode here, and we will have that announcement in our next episode, episode 110, regarding Serena's Raw Women's Championship defense at Hell in a Cell, and then we will have our in-ring action, whether it be Corey on SmackDown or Andrew or Serena on NXT. So that is going to do it for episode 109. Until 110, this is Corey signing off.